myself you're just unsure, but silence always meant much more.
I filled the blanks with softer tones, made peace with ringing telephones. I took your quiet as a pause, when really it was just because.
Your silence wasn't confusing, it was clear. You didn't speak, 'cause I'm not near. You didn't call, 'cause you were done. You didn't chase, 'cause I wasn't the one. And I don't need to ask again, or try to find the hidden end. Your silence wasn't mixed or dear. Your silence was just clear.
I told myself you might be scared, that maybe love was just impaired, but love still shows up even slow, and yours just never tried to grow.
It takes a choice to say goodbye,
But silence
is a slow goodbye.
and now I see what I denied. You spoke the truth by staying quiet. Your silence didn't hide a plan. It didn't mean I'm still your man. It wasn't deep or wise or kind. It was just distance redefined. So I released the weight I bore. I won't wait for you anymore. The message now is crystal clear. Your silence was never love, it was clear.
I found a photo from a time when I still smiled with open eyes. Before the wait, before the bend, when I still thought that hearts don't end. She didn't know what loss would teach, or how some dreams stay out of reach. She danced in rooms I've locked away. She said things I don't say today. So goodbye to who I was, to the girl who gave too much. She meant so well, she shined so bright, but couldn't carry all that light. Goodbye to who I used to be. She got me here, she set me free. And though she's gone, she left her flame. I'll carry love, not guilt or shame. I used to ache to bring her back, but now I see what I still have. A softer strength, a deeper view, a wiser voice that still feels true. I owe her more than words can say, for being brave in her own way. She held the pain that I outgrew, so I could step into the new. Goodbye to who I was. She showed me how to learn to trust, to fall, to break and still come through, to let go without losing you. I used to ask the world to choose, to tell me how to win or lose. I'd second guess my quiet way and chase the louder voice each day. But now I sit with softer hands. I trust the things I understand, not with a mind that fears the fall, but with the part that feels it all. I'll let the softest part of me decide, the one that stays when storms collide, the one that hears without the sound, the one that roots me to the ground. I won't be pulled by noise or pride. I'll let the softest part decide. I won't defend my gentle pace. I won't explain my need for space. If calm is where my feet begin, then peace is where I walk within. I don't need sharp to feel alive. I don't need speed to say I've tried. My power lives in quiet tone, in knowing how to stand alone. I'll let the softest part of me lead on, even when the road is gone, even when the path looks bare. If softness calls, I'll meet it there. I don't need maps, I don't need signs. The softest part will draw the lines. I never asked for you to fix the parts of me that don't need tricks. I didn't need a perfect plan, just someone there who truly can. You thought I needed to be caught, but I was whole even in thought. What I was asking wasn't loud, just stand beside me in the crowd. I wasn't asking to be saved, not looking for the wounds you braved. I didn't need a rescue line, I needed you to hold the time, not fight my storms or chase regret. Just meet me where I softly said. didn't want a hero's fight, just someone calm through low desire. You always reached for something high, but missed the truth right in my eye. And maybe that's what hurt the most, that you kept trying to diagnose, when all I needed was your stay, not some grand tale to take away. So now I walk without the ache of asking love to overmake. I wasn't fragile, wasn't lost, but I won't beg to pay your cost. I wasn't asking to be saved, just met in love that truly stayed. Didn't know what I know now. I chose the path without the how. I followed love the best I could, and thought the pain just meant I should. I stayed too long or left too fast. I made some peace that didn't last, but all I did was try to breathe with what I had and what would leave. I forgive myself for not knowing sooner, for every tear that felt like rumor, for all the times I didn't see that I was worth protecting me. I let it go with open hands. The girl I was still understands. She tried so hard to get it right. She traded sleep for a quiet fight. And though she missed what wasn't true, she built the path that led to you. I don't owe shame to who I've been. I don't owe pain to live within. I speak her name without a sigh, and let that version rest and rise. So if I flinch at what I chose, or feel the past still gently close, I'll breathe and say with steady view, I didn't know, but now I do. And that's enough to heal it through.
just to be there, but still I hold the kind of space that makes the loud feel out of place. I've learned to lead without a shout, to choose the path they left without. I've built my fire from inside and let my presence be my guide. Even my quiet is a kind of power, not built for storms, but steady hour. I don't need eyes to prove my worth. My calm is rooted in this earth. I don't perform, but still I stay, and that alone makes room my way. I don't rush to say I'm strong. I've let my silence speak so long, and in the hush they overlooked is where my voice was never shook. I don't need echo to exist. I don't need hands to know I'm this. My quiet walks where others fade, and every step is power made. So if they think I need to rise in louder ways or louder skies, I'll stay right here without disguise and let my stillness be what flies. Even my quiet holds the flame of someone soft who never came to shrink.
You loved me when I didn't call, when I stood quiet, gave you all, when I smiled small and stayed contained and never asked you to explain. You loved me most when I was fine, when I made peace with every line, when I was low but looked okay, and never asked for you to stay. You loved me most when I needed you least, when I was quiet, when I was peace. The moment I reached out to feel, you vanished like it wasn't real. I wasn't hard, I just got brave, and that's the day you couldn't see. I used to wait for better days, to love myself in clear ways. I'd only show up when I shined, not when I broke or trailed behind. But healing isn't some grand vow, it's choosing this me here and now. Even in moments less than bright, I still deserve my love, my light. Every day I choose me again, not just in strength, not just in wins. I hold myself through doubt and rain, through gentle joy and quiet pain. I'm not a task I have to prove, I'm someone I come back to. I don't delay the way I care until I feel completely there. I show up when I feel unsure, and that's what makes this love endure. No perfect words, no flawless way, just showing up for me each day. And even when the world forgets, I won't unlove or second guess. So here I am again today, choosing me in small, soft ways. I breathe, I pause, I hold what's real, even when it's hard to feel. It's not a finish, not pretend, it's just this promise, me again. I used to hide the way I felt, like every tear should be withheld. They said my feelings made things worse, so I tucked them deep like they were cursed. But now I see what they could not. That softness isn't something lost. I feel the world in tender waves, and that's the way I've always stayed. My feelings are not a flaw, not a wound, not something wrong. They are how I I hold inside. They've helped me heal, not helped me stay when silence almost pulled me away. So say what you want, but I stand tall because my feelings aren't a flaw at all.
Soft piano like the breath you hold to keep from crying. You said I broke too easily, that I should toughen quietly. You saw the tears but not the fight, the way I held myself each night. You watched me bend and called it weak, but never asked what bent me deep. You never saw the hours I stayed, even when I felt afraid. I was strong the whole time, you just weren't looking. While I stood and kept on booking all the ways I held my ground, while no one came and no one found. I cried, yes, but don't confuse that with the strength you didn't choose. I didn't leave when things got thin, I stayed and turned the hurt to skin. I showed up full, then stitched the break, and gave you grace you didn't take. So no, I won't rewrite the past to fit your version of what lasts. I know what I held up alone, even when I wasn't shown. So if you say that I was small, you never saw the weight of it all. The nights I sat and still chose care while wondering if you were there. I was strong the whole time, it's true. You just weren't looking through.
I didn't leave with fire or storm, I just outgrew what wasn't warm. I tried to stay when it felt tight, but peace should never cost your light. I held the shape that used to fit, but every inch began to split. I smiled through what used to calm and knew it changed when I felt gone. betrayal to outgrow what feels untrue. Even if they meant the world to you, love doesn't mean you always stay. Sometimes peace lives far away. I won't hold on, just not to hurt. I leave with care, but not in dirt. I want the kind that breathes with ease, not love that aches to keep its peace. I didn't run, I didn't hide, I just walked out from what had died. Not all love ends with shattered glass. Some just fade when hearts don't last. I won't feel wrong for walking through a door that leads to something true. It's not betrayal to choose what lets you rest, even if they once felt like best. I outgrew spaces where I shrank and left with grace, not with a shank. I'm not the villain in this end, just someone who chose peace again. I don't need to rise with fire, or chase the world, or climb up higher. I've learned that healing has no pace, and silence has its sacred place. I'm not who I was, not quite yet new, but I'm breathing softer, seeing through. The pieces left are mine to keep, and I'll build peace before I leap. I'm starting quietly, no grand return, just choosing me. No need for loud, no need for fast. I'll take the steps that truly last. I'm starting quietly, with every breath I set me free. No need to prove, no need to show, just trusting what I slowly grow.
I thought I had to come back strong, but maybe soft was right all along. The gentlest roots grow deep and wide, and strength is something you hold inside. voice, I've got it clear. And even if I shake and bend, this quiet star is not the end. I'm starting quietly, no grand return, just choosing me. No need for loud, no need for fast. I'll take the steps that truly last. I'm starting quietly, with every breath I set me free. No need to prove, no need to know. I'll rise again, but soft and slow.
I've spent my time chasing the light, fixing myself to feel just right. But in this moment, not yet there, I see a girl who's always cared. She's tired, quiet, a little worn, but still she shows up every morn. And maybe that's enough to say I love the me I am today. The me I am today. She's not perfect, but she stays through every doubt, through every fall. She gets back up and gives her all. The me I am today deserves a gentle place to lay, not just praise when she's complete, but love right now, right at her feet. I won't wait for someday soon to see myself beneath the moon. I'll learn to hold what's here right now, the messy me, the why, the how. I don't need to be brand new to be enough to make it through. I'll stop the race, I'll see it clear. The girl I am deserves me here. The me I am today. She's growing slow, but she's okay. And even if the world won't see, she still means everything to me. The me I am today is worthy in her own soft way. I'll hold her hand, I'll let her stay. I love the me I am today. You said I asked for too much time, for honesty you wouldn't find. You said I loved a little loud, but I was never fake or proud. begged for truth, not perfect days, for words that didn't slip or sway. But every time I asked you in, you called my love a kind of sin. It wasn't that I was hard to love, you just weren't ready to rise above, to meet me where the real things live, to give the way I chose to give. I needed depth, you stayed skin deep. I wanted roots, you wanted sleep. You say I pushed, but I asked why. It wasn't me, you just wouldn't try. I changed my tone, I played it small. I softened just to feel at all. But love that asks you not to be isn't love, it's just retreat. If real connection made you run, then you're not strong enough for sun. And I won't stay where light is feared. I'm done with shrinking, to be clear. It wasn't that I was too intense, you just mistook care for defense. And I forgive you, now I see you never had the range for me. But someone will without delay, without me begging them to stay. I wasn't wrong to hope or cry. It wasn't me, you just didn't try. I used to offer all I had to every soul that just felt sad. I gave too much, I gave too fast, and wondered why it couldn't last. I poured my warmth into cold hands and built them dreams they didn't plan. I stayed when no one asked me to, then blamed myself when they withdrew. But not everyone deserves my softness, not every heart is meant to hold this. I used to think that love meant give, till I had nothing left to live. Now I know that care has weight, and not all love deserves my grace. I'm not bitter, I'm just honest. Not everyone deserves my softness. speak and let things go. I let some I've fallen down more times than I can count. The world has tried to keep me down, but now I see it's not the end. Each fall is where I begin again. I felt the weight of my own doubts. I've wondered if I'd ever find my way out, but now I know I've got the fight. I'll rise again, I'll find the light. I'll rise again, stronger than before. I'll find my way, I'll open the door. The world may knock me to the ground, but I'll stand up, I won't stay down. I'll rise again, through all the pain. I'll heal my heart and break the chain. With every fall I'll learn to stand. I'll rise again, I'll take my hand. The road ahead may not be clear, but I'll walk it without fear. I'll carry my scars, I'll carry my pride. The strength I need is deep inside.
I don't need to be perfect to rise. I'll trust the journey, I'll trust the skies. I've learned that strength is in the fall, and I'll rise through it all.
I'll rise again, stronger than before. I'll find my way, I'll open the door. The world may knock me to the ground, but I'll stand up, I won't stay down. I'll rise again, through all the pain. I'll heal my heart and break the chain. With every fall I'll learn to stand. I'll rise again, I'll take my hand. I've walked through nights that felt too long. I thought I'd lost the strength to carry on, but now I see a light that's near, a quiet hope, a reason to steer. The world may try to pull me down, but now I know I can't drown. The hope inside is still alive. It's always been there, helping me survive. A glimmer of hope, I see it now. It's lighting up my way somehow. I don't need to wait for all the stars. I'll find my way no matter how far. let the hope inside me grow. I don't need to see the end. I'll trust the path I'll ascend. The glimmer's here, it's all I need. I'll walk in faith, I'll plant the seed. A glimmer of hope, I see it now. It's lighting up my way somehow. I don't need to wait for all the stars. I'll find my way no matter how far. A glimmer of hope, it's here with me. It's the strength I need to finally see. I'll trust the light, I'll trust the way. A glimmer of hope will guide my day. I've held the weight of every tear. The past is loud, it's all I fear. But now I know I need to breathe and let go of the things I grieve. I thought I'd never let it slip. The memories that make me trip. But now I see it's time to be the girl who's finally free. I'm letting go, I'll set it free. The past won't hold what's meant to be. I'll trust the future, I'll trust today. I'll find my way, I'll walk the way. I'm letting go, I'll find my peace. The weight is lifting, I'll release. The pain, the doubts, the hurt I've known, I'll let it go. I'll stand alone. I've carried stories that aren't mine. The hurts, the words, the things I find. But now I see I've come so far. The past can't keep me in the dark. I don't need to look behind. I'll walk ahead with peace of mind. The road is mine to take, to keep. And in this peace, I'll finally sleep. I'm letting go, I'll set it free. The past won't hold what's meant to be. I'll trust the future, I'll trust today. I'll find my way, I'll walk the way. I'm letting go, I'll find my peace. The weight is lifting, I'll release. The pain, the doubts, the hurt I've known, I'll let it go. I'll stand alone. I've been so we could both fit in. I swallowed words and called it win. I made excuses when you'd pull, and blamed myself for feeling full. You stayed in place and watched me try, while I kept love from asking why. I told myself that love is give, but I forgot I need to live. I was always the one needing you in the middle, bridging every little riddle. I came closer every time you stood still and called it fine. But real love takes a steady hand, not one who waits to understand. I moved through storms, you played it little. I was always the one needing you in the middle. I lowered needs, I dimmed my glow, so you'd have space to slowly grow. But growth that only leans on me was never love, it's dependency. Now I want love that meets me there, not one who stands while I repair. I'm done with halfway dressed as whole. I'm done with paying every toll. I was always the one taking steps alone, thinking love would build a home. But I was just the one who bent while you stayed wrapped in your intent. So here's where I stop walking close. Here's where I choose my own, not both. You stayed the same, I learned to ripple. I was always the one meeting you in the middle. You didn't stay, you didn't try. You left without a reason why. I searched for meaning in the air, but found no answers anywhere. You let me love with open hands, then slipped away without a plan. And for a while I blamed the ache on all the love I couldn't take. But loving you was still worth it, even though you didn't earn it. I gave my heart without regret, even when you just forget. I won't rewrite what I gave free. That love still lives inside of me. You walked away, but I won't curse it. Loving you was still worth it. I smiled through
Doubt, I stayed through pause. I gave without knowing the cause. And though you couldn't give it back, my heart stayed
return. It's fire that's meant to burn, and if you never feel the same, that doesn't mean I played a game.
Loving you was still worth it. You were the page, I was the script.
And even though you left so late,
I still sleep
with peaceful nights.
You didn't stay, but I remain true to the way I loved your name. And now I walk with something perfect.
Loving you was still worth it.